Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, everything else, whatever you are, whoever you are, welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's the non-champione, it's Mongo.
All
Joined, of
right.
course, with uh the rock to my stone cold, uh or stone cold to my rock, however you want to do that. Mr. Matty Rains.
What is up, good people? Turn my camera on. Let me crack this beer open real quick. There we
There you go.
go. We're gonna have a surprise for y'all. It only took 4 months for it to happen, but I have a haircut.
Oh, ooh, looking smooth.
Yes, finally. I needed to get that wool off of my head. Our champion will be joining us eventually, but for now, you have your forever IC US 24/7 all the other secondary titles. You're forever IC champ right here. And I'm ready to talk some wrestling. It's been a long week. I'm so happy it is Thursday. We are almost done with the week.
For the week. What's going on? How y'all doing? So Matt, it's another week in the book. Another day, another dollar. Another issue of CM Punk backstage at Collision.
Good Lord. I mean, it can't be a regular week if it's not CM Punk starting something.
Yeah. There are a few things that came out, whether it was from Meltzer and Alvarez at Wrestling Observer Newsletter, whether it was SRS, Fightful, a few other sites. We have heard a few issues regarding Punk sending people home from Collision.
What's up, Reggie?
Trying to get the story pulled up here. There's one that I am kind of on his side with, which we'll get into. But over the past week and a half, we heard that Punk sent home Christopher Daniels, who is, as far as I'm aware, their talent relations person.
I ain't gonna send home somebody that's technically higher up than you.
Yeah. Like Punk ain't
like me sending my boss home. Like, no, It don't work like that.
Yeah, I don't know. That has something to do with Daniels being supposedly, like, this isn't confirmed, but this is supposedly the idea is that he's an elite guy and he might have been on their side during Brawl In or Brawl Out. And the whole Christopher Daniels issue regarding people on Punk's side is, well, a steel can't be a Collision. So Christopher Daniels can't be a Collision. It's like, yeah, well, Christopher Daniels didn't bite somebody. So
right. I'm so sick of CM Punk. It's so
it's one of those things where, like, there's a lot of good things that can happen, and Collision has been great for the most part since it started.
Yeah.
And it's like you want to root for everything, but this is so exhausting. And this is just one of three.
Like, he's the only person. Everyone else has moved on from that, and he's still on it, still trying to, even though they said we can't make any storyline out of this for legal reasons. You can't talk about them for legal reasons. But nope, he found a loophole. I can't talk about everybody in the elite, but I can talk about one person.
Talk about Hangman Page. Now, well, so all right.
Well, see, we booty munchers because we ain't the champ. See,
just because you lost your belt last week, that ain't my problem.
You're the one that gave the question.
Hey, I mean, she got a question wrong. Shit, Reggie knows more than she does. That's not my fault. So yeah, Matt, do you remember the quote that Punk gave when he first came back last year? And he said something along the lines, when it came to Hangman talking trash and, like, going off script, it was the apology should be as loud as the disrespect.
Right.
So last week after Collision, apparently Punk either saw a sign in the crowd or someone in the audience was chanting for Hangman, and Punk just sees red because he is the most thin-skinned wrestler on the planet. And he says, "You know why they call him Hangman? Because when you go to the toy aisle, you see all of his toys hanging on those pegs. Because you don't see Punk stuff hanging there because that's sell out." Oh, God. All right, dude.
They tried to say it was a joke.
Yeah, then it was a joke, but then he said he might have been concussed a little bit during the match. And then, according to both sides, Punk sent a text to Hangman to apologize. Now, I don't know, Matt, but it doesn't sound to me personally like the apology was as loud as the disrespect.
It sure was. The apology is real quiet and behind the scenes when you decided to talk about him in front of like 10,000 people.
who you knew were gonna record it and then put it on Twitter. Like,
right.
They know that everything they do after shows gets put on Twitter.
Yeah, they know. He knew exactly what he was doing. And then it's like, oh, it was a joke. No one cares because he's the only person who still thinks everybody is on his side. We're all looking at him like, you're a crazy old man, CM Punk. Like, this is like, just leave it alone. It's almost it's like the Family Guy episode, that one part where Doc comes back and he was like, what is it about your kids? And then he was like, no. And he was like, your daughter marries a black man. And he's just like, that's CM Punk. He's just like, no.
Good Lord Almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, give it up for your current Under the Ring Predictions champion. Dressing up like Slick, looking to go find his next tag team, Ken Dango Sonata. What's going on, Slick? How you doing? And you're muted. Can't hear you.
We can't even hear him.
Man, that's a shame. That is a shame. Oh well. Anyway,
ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I give you me, your champion. How are you?
It's the glasses. It's the glasses for me, really. Where did you get those from? I know you ain't that old.
Oh no, definitely not that old. Definitely not that old. But I figured a champion should show up looking like a champion. And you know, since I figured I would have the proper attire on while I drink my proper drink, yes. Victories taste so good. Victories taste.
You got to defend tonight. That'd be unfortunate. You lose at the Multiverse show.
That would suck. Yeah. I guarantee you this: none of us are gonna have the same picks.
Absolutely fucking not.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Absolutely fucking not. But
Kenny, we were talking about
your favorite person,
me.
Bill Brooks.
Yeah. Talking about CM Punk, who recently on after Collision, insulted Hangman, then said it was a joke, then claimed he was concussed, and then sent a text to Hangman to apologize. And I reminded Matt and everybody here back when Punk came back before All Out last year. Do you remember what he said about Hangman? The apology must be as loud as the disrespect.
Well, first and foremost, fuck Phil. All right? Check this out. Philip is a piece of shit. The fact that Tony Khan cannot grow a pair of fucking balls and let Philip know that he is not a part of any management team is baffling. Like you said, made a whole big thing that the apology should be as loud as what the thing was, right? Got to be as loud. But yet you send a text in private and wonder why no one has responded to you? You wonder why the Young Bucks still don't want to work with you? And then on top of that, had the nerve to tell Jack Perry. But of course, Jack Perry did say some dumb shit. For once,
of all the things that happened last week, which we're getting into, the one I agree with is the Jack Perry one. That's
right.
One I'm like, all right, okay,
That one I do. All right, that one I can get. But the fact that he has the power to kick people off the show when and where and how he chooses is fucking ridiculous. Whose checks is he signing on Collision? Not a damn one. But yet he has the power to pick and choose who he wants on that fucking show. That's ridiculous. Thank you. And now back to our regularly scheduled program of me talking shit.
Yeah, so let's real quick. Let's get into the Jack Perry thing. Jack Perry, supposedly, what he wanted to do was
use real glass.
Weeks ago, he wanted to get hit with something using real glass.
And Punk said no. Let's use sugar glass because that's dangerous.
Yeah, he wanted to use real glass to help warrant maybe getting a few weeks off or something. And it's like that doesn't make any sense. But then we heard stories from the other side that aren't on Punk's side. I'm like, oh no, he wanted to use real glass instead of sugar glass for this segment. Oh well, he's just stupid then. Okay,
right. That's what it basically was.
That is
just an idiot.
Yeah, for once Phil said the right thing. Like, no, stupid, use the sugar glass because it's too goddamn dangerous. Somebody can get hurt. For once, Phil said the right damn thing. And
it wasn't just Punk saying no. It was Shivani. It was the medical staff, and it was Punk. The medical staff was like, no. He said, well, I'm going to talk to Punk. Punk will agree with me. And they don't like each other anyway, so of course Punk was like, absolutely not. Also, Ryan Nemeth got sent home for very minor reasons. It's every week.
Every week it's a new thing with the Big Baby Phil. Yeah. That's his name now, Big Baby Phil. Every week is something that he's whining about. If I'm not mistaken, when CM Punk first came to AEW, he made this whole big speech on Dynamite about how there's so much young talent he can't wait to work with, and he's ready to do what he has to do for the company and stuff like that. His first comment during that media scrum when I work with a bunch of fucking kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And,
from that point, Tony Khan should have been like, you know what, buddy? All right. That's enough. Time for you to go home. Thanks for coming out. Good night. God bless. He should have got hit with the Russell Simmons.
Right.
Instead, we are still here. It's almost a year later. We're about to do one of the biggest shows in wrestling history as far as attendance goes. And there's a chance if that show happens and then Tony puts him on the scrum, that's his fault.
It's gonna happen.
And wrestlers, the roster is apparently frustrated, not with Punk, but with Tony.
Because he allows him to do the shit.
Yeah.
Because CM Punk he's a habitual line stepper. That's all that is. He got an inch. He got his own show. What is he doing? He think because he got his own show, he can do whatever he wants. He can tell people to go home now. That he's the boss. No. You're just on the show because don't nobody want to work with your ass.
That's literally because technically, brother, that show Collision was supposed to be ROH. But because you fucked up so bad, they had to put your ass someplace else. And the thing about it is,
if he had never had this whole fight with the Elite, they would have never had to rush ROH onto Honor Club. Like Honor Club should be Honor Club, and ROH should be on Saturday nights.
Right.
Honestly, Collision could really be ROH, but CM Punk messed all that up because he messed that up, and Tony Khan don't want to fire him. He obviously has the upper hand. because he can't be fired.
According to
That's the simple thing. He could be fired. He has them by the balls legally.
Over a barrel.
according to reports, top executives at AEW, aka, feel that CM Punk is indispensable. Pretty much, they will never get rid of him for anything he ever does.
I mean, they're worried about
that's for
ratings,
now.
and as much as a lot of people are just tired of Punk, the guy does bring in ratings, and the numbers go up when he's on TV.
Because people want to see a fucking train wreck. A train. That's what people want to see. They want to see a fucking train wreck. Yeah. No one ever says, "Yo, you know what? I don't. Let me look away from this car crash." No, you slow down and look at it, and that's why there's something called fucking rubbernecking because of it.
Yeah. I'm just. I was talking to a buddy of mine about this earlier this week, and it's like, you want to watch, because a Collision, like I was talking to Matt about earlier, Collision has been mostly pretty good. Like, Ricky Starks is getting a big push. They're doing a lot with the House of Black. Miro's getting out there. Powerhouse Hobbs is like going to fight Miro. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
But then every single week there is an issue. There is something, and it's like, I just at this point, it's not worth it. It's exhausting to have to hear about that stuff over and over again. It
really is. It really is. It's tiresome. It's ridiculous. And it all comes for the fact of one person not having the balls to fire someone. Think about how peaceful your locker room would be, Tony Khan. Your biggest problem would be Chris Jericho. And he's not even a problem.
Not really, no.
No, he just gets drunk.
Unless you bring up like a certain thing, no, he's fine.
Right.
Aliens.
I don't and I don't want people thinking that like we're like pro elite, because we're not. Like Omega, I really don't care that much about the Bucks. Never really have. So it's not like I'm like riding with the elite on this one. It's just that
only person I fucks with is my boy Kenny Omega.
Omega, but it's like there's a lot of smoke. And at a certain point, you got to find the fire, and the smoke is all coming from one building.
One fire.
Right. It's all coming from the Punk building.
And people that are like jumping on his side. They're the media is pushing against the every single website, everybody.
But my whole thing is
this. There's no conspiracy. It's just stop thinking there are conspiracies when the person that you like ends up being.
Now, what makes me think? Now, remember when I got that whole multiple paragraph response about how the elite were in the wrong in Top Rope. And I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, ever since then, it's been CM Punk. It ain't been the elite that have been talking. It's CM Punk constantly running his mouth. So going back to that, how is this all being set up to get on CM Punk? CM Punk is the one digging his own grave. He is the one with the shovel, literally doing all the time.
He's literally cutting promos on them. Out of the blue for no reason whatsoever.
The one he legally can talk about.
Right. He can't legally talk to the rest of them. So he's being an asshole and gonna keep talking shit about Hangman. But if Hangman responds, he's gonna say, "Oh, why is Hangman coming after me?" No, bitch, you've been talking about me for weeks. Like, what do you expect? You think I'm not gonna respond?
I mean, he's honestly been taking shots since Brawl Out
happened.
Yeah. And who are like Punk's two biggest you know, pillars next to him. It's FTR, right? Who is FTR wrestling it all in?
The Bucks.
So clearly, the Bucks are willing to do business with pretty much anybody.
And his dumb ass tried to sit in the meeting with FTR and the Bucks. It was like, this has nothing to do with you, CM Punk.
Right. That's what I don't like. This, you know what? I can't even get mad at CM Punk anymore. This is fucking Tony Khan. Like, bro, grow a fucking pair of balls. If this is your fucking company, run your fucking company. Don't let somebody else who is, as much as we love to talk about how NFL quarterbacks have a say-so in things that they want on teams and how LeBron has a say-so on what he wants for a team, at the end of the day, those quarterbacks and fucking LeBron know who signs their check. LeBron could tell if somebody he wants, oh, I need this person. I need this person. If the owner of the fucking Lakers ain't signing that check, guess what? LeBron ain't getting them. With Tony Khan, on the other hand, if CM Punk says, I need this, okay, no problem, Phil. Jump right on. No! Grow a pair. Like, I know Tony Khan's father, like, I know TK's father you know what? TK's father is actually the one who fucking runs it because he's the one who's giving TK the fucking money for this bullshit. Okay? This is TK's play money.
To fuck up while he's alive. That's what he literally told him. I'm giving y'all this money. I'm letting y'all do what y'all want now and fuck up while I'm here. Because once I'm dead, y'all can't. He's basically saying y'all can't be doing that.
We're, of course, joined by our other friend, the good brother, the good stoner, Mike Hall. What's going on, Mike?
What up, Mike? Happy first day of school.
Oh, man, I'm exhausted. But
fuck them kids.
Exactly, yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Mm-hmm.
Them kids, fuck them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then only day one, but nah, though. Like, it's year 8 for me, my 7th first day. So, yeah, man. You know, it's different. With my specific job, I've been around the same group of kids for the past 7 school years, and now my big baby's off in 7th grade, so now I got a new batch. So it felt weird, but, you know, life goes on. We grow as people. So, but enough of that mushy shit. I'm trying to win a belt.
Okay, well, damn. Before we get to that, we got a few more things to talk about. I want to talk about this. So back when SummerSlam happened,
isn't it
people were upset, rightfully so. That originally we thought we were gonna have like 4 women's matches, and we only ended up having 2. One of them was the Trish and Becky match.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not going to, you know what? I ain't even going to say it was bad.
Yes, it was.
No, it was because it wasn't a match.
It was bad, but because of it was only bad because that wasn't the SummerSlam match. They wasted our time and convinced us to watch just so they could bullshit us for X amount of minutes to be like, oh, steel cage match. Win.
Nah, I got a feeling that might have been the SummerSlam match, man. Like that might have been the outcome.
Honestly, it could have been.
Just to prolong this shit a little bit longer. I'm almost 85% sure that was still going to be the outcome. That's why I came into the chat and was like, I don't think so, man. I think they'd have stretched this shit out just for a payback. Because honestly, you know, with payback, they all they doing is repeating matches. That's really all they're doing. It's really the repeat of what happened at SummerSlam. And there aren't a lot of female top stars that would be in a feud in enough time that would make sense for Becky or Trish to get into. Yeah. So I can 100% see them doing that at SummerSlam.
If they really if Triple H had just did it the way he should have just did it like this. Have Becky and Trish fight at SummerSlam, get it over with, because there was no reason for the match to not happen. Like, as much as people, they said Kid Rock was going to be in the Open. All Kid Rock, we literally saw the Open the day before SummerSlam. It was 2 minutes.
Yeah,
they just cut that match because he wanted to cut that match. I think they would have had the match they had on Monday with an actual winner. They could have had Payback with Zoe and Becky, or some type of other variation of them, a handicap match, something, a tag match, anything.
They could have. Honestly,
they need that ticket. They need that ticket draw.
I think I'm leaning towards Kenny on this one. I think he's right. I think that we're going to do this regardless. Maybe they realize this would be shitty at SummerSlam, so if we do it on Raw instead,
exactly,
maybe it won't be as bad.
That's exactly what it is, because with that match on SummerSlam, that SummerSlam goes from being a solid B+, A- down to a B-, maybe C. It's getting talked about how it's one of the worst women's matches ever on a pay-per-view. It's getting talked about like that.
Becky's apparently pretty upset about it. The Monday after SummerSlam, the scrum after SummerSlam, Trips talked about that match and said, hey, sometimes you get a few lemons, you got to make some lemonade when it came to the match being full.
With lemons on everything.
Becky literally brought out a pitcher of lemonade the first Raw after Mania to drink.
That was funny.
And then the next week, she wore lemons on her clothing.
That was ass.
So maybe we'll see more citrus flavored.
She has a shirt now that has a lemon on it. They made that merchandise.
Of course they did. So yeah, I don't know, man.
It would have happened.
Payback, I guess. So it happens at Payback.
I mean,
because you know what? Here's the thing.
It to end at SummerSlam. It's really nothing left in this feud for it to be extended. Well, no. Even with that snazzy finish on Monday, there's nothing
Here's the thing.
left.
We all assumed Trish was done at SummerSlam. We all assumed that, like, oh, that's why this is leading up to the big thing. She's gone after SummerSlam, or whatever the case may be. There was never a confirmation that that's when her run was going to stop.
It just looked like.
I don't even think this cage match, because they just said later. I honestly feel like with them saying, because they used that a bunch on Monday, Shinsuke whispered, Steph and Shinsuke, like, not to jump ahead, but they agreed to a title match. But they said when? Shinsuke whispered something in his ear. I think some people are saying Payback. I honestly don't even think it's going to be Payback. It wouldn't shock me. We're getting close to Saudi-India season. So it wouldn't shock me if some of these matches are in India or in Saudi Arabia or wherever, because it's getting close to that time where we have a random pay-per-view.
That is a good point. Yeah, it is Saudi time. Yeah, that's a good point, man.
Yep.
That makes sense.
But they'd still fucking do that shitty ending in SummerSlam.
And if they didn't, and if it ended up being good, it'd be nice. Because, like, it is like a legend and a future Hall of Famer. That should be SummerSlam or WrestleMania.
Right.
As far as the match goes. So, like, this is another point where it feels like WWE is just dragging shit out just to drag it out more than they should.
But
let's talk about a legend that is possibly finishing up his run tomorrow, maybe.
No, it isn't. He's definitely finishing up his run with WWE.
I don't know about that.
Man, the person we're talking about is Edge.
He said Edge. Edge says that this is the last match on his deal.
On his scheduled contract.
That meant he could re-sign, he could retire. Might go to AEW, but he could re-sign. That could not even be true.
If Edge shows up in AEW, whoever the champions are, kiss those titles goodbye. Whether it's FTR, whether it's the Young Bucks, whether it's Claim, whether it's Private Party when they come back healthy, whoever it is, kiss those titles goodbye. Because if Edge shows up in AEW, you better believe Edge and Christian are going to be back together. Tony Khan is going to geek out, and he's going to put those fucking title belts on them.
He's gonna sign Gangrel. We're gonna have them when the trios belts.
Yo, No, you're 500%. I think Gangrel was already going to do something with AEW. Remember, and he couldn't come out to his Brood music because Edge came out to it like the night before.
Yeah.
Like they scrapped his whole thing that he was supposed to do with AEW, and because Edge came out to the Brood music the night before, so that wouldn't surprise me if we did get a Brood reunion. RVD fucking fought last week. Okay,
RVD has not had any loyalty to any company ever.
Mm-hmm.
Edge is done.
RVD has gone to. He started in ECW, went to WCW,
WWE,
TNA. He's been in Japan. He's gone to Mexico. He doesn't have loyalty to anybody. Edge, on the other hand, since
Reggie hit it on the dime. Reggie hit it.
No, he's not.
I don't think so. No.
I think so. I think he would do that.
No,
They're
not.
Matt and Jeff have already showed their ages. That's why we don't even hear about them.
They're not gonna put belts on Matt and Jeff Hardy. They're not doing it.
They'll put it on Edge and Christian though.
Mm-hmm.
Edge ain't going to AEW. Edge is retiring. If he's not, he's gonna fuck around and probably
Edge has been so pro WWE even during his first retirement that I just don't see him going to AEW.
What is his gimmick if he leaves WWE? He has no gimmick.
That talks.
That's true. He can't beat Edge anywhere else.
That's true.
He's Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland is ass.
I saw.
Hold on. Do not let Keisha say that shit.
But Adam Copeland?
Hold on. Don't let Keisha say that. Don't let Keisha you say that because Adam Copeland is the white from Haven for her. Okay, and she loves that fucking show.
Is Haven.
Don't make me call her in here, Matt. Don't make me call her in here.
For AEW.
Matt,
you be like, oh my God, it's Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. No.
He ain't gonna come in as Adam Copeland.
Or maybe
if he was Edge in WWE, he's coming in as corner.
Nope.
Maybe
that's going to be his name. He's coming in as corner.
Christian Cage, so maybe Edge is like Eddie Edge, you know? Like give him another
circular Edge.
There was one that I saw that was like he was Edge in WWE, but in AEW he's gonna be Bono because the Edge is like a guitar player on YouTube. I don't know, man. I don't really, because he was talking about just retiring last year, and like he wasn't doing this forever. I don't know, man. I think if he wrestles again, I think it's just in WWE ring again. I don't really see him going to AEW. He could, and if it happens, you can call me wrong. I just don't see why he would.
I don't see why he would either, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because we also know that Tony Khan can throw a shit ton of money at people for a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. We also had a few injuries last week that we talked about. This week we get to talk about a return from injury. Steve Macklin is 100% ready to go.
About time.
Yeah,
boy's back.
Right on time for Josh. He saw Josh Alexander come back. He's like,
He did. He said, I'm gonna break his ass again. Pause.
Another person that's broken. They don't need to. It's come to the point now. There's no point in rehashing Attitude Era stuff. It's really like when it comes to AEW, rehashing Attitude Era stuff is horrible because these people are old. Like Edge said in his description, he said talking about his retirement match. He said he's about to be like 50. Well, he said 50. 54, something like that. I was like, dang, Edge that old now? And he's like, it's becoming harder and harder to be able to do the stuff that I used to do. And I'm like, yeah.
No shit.
You done.
No shit, of course.
Matt, I knew something. Lucky I didn't call all the person.
Adam is not going to hurt me.
Daddy.
And anyway, Mike will agree with me. What is the name of our fantasy league, Mike? Rated R. So I'm the last person to be hated. Like, let's say I hate Edge, but Adam Copeland, yeah, no. he has no gimmick. He's not going to be able to do anything in AEW. It's all WWE copyrighted, trademark.
Let's go ahead and do these predictions. Get these predictions out the way, and then we get to talk about the Texas Chainsaw match. If any of y'all saw,
I don't know why they that match was crazy.
that was ass.
Yes,
before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Get your sheets ready. It's predictions time. Kenny, this is your first
and last
three in a row.
Hmm?
Unlike me, you don't have to do 3 in the same weekend, but you get 3 shows back to back to back. Prediction wise, can you go through the gauntlet?
Nope.
I don't think so either.
I couldn't. Even I couldn't.
Adam without Metalingus is pure ass. Now they could buy that. Tony could buy that song that Rob Zombie did for him.
Oh God! Never gonna stop. Yeah, never gonna stop.
Yeah, man, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't like that song.
Nobody liked that song.
Well, we didn't like Halloween. That should have told us that Halloween was going to be garbage by Rob Zombie.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's get this thing up here.
Never gonna stop. Yeah, never gonna stop. I want to know.
All right, so Matt, Mike, Mongo, and then Kenny.
Look at me.
We had the exact same answers, so like I don't really care who goes first. If y'all prefer I go first, I'll go first because I'm always last anyway. So maybe a little shakeup would be nice. In fact,
we're gonna shake things up a little. In the words of Vince McMahon.
Give y'all a little break. I'm always like
he ain't shaking anything with his broke back.
First match of the night, and good lord,
it is. Oh my god, Hendry versus Yuya.
Nope. No,
Hendry.
It's a
6-way. Sorry, 6-man tag match. 6-man tag match.
Uh-huh.
Hendry, Yuya, and Heath versus Rocky Romero and 6 or 9.
I'm mad that's their name. Like, that's their tag name, 6 or 9. Because when I was reading that earlier, I was like, what? Did I just have a stroke?
Nope. No, you didn't.
The same thing happened to like 6 or wait.
I was like, 6? That's 2 people. It says 6-man match, but it says 6 or 9. Okay. Oh, wait. Rocky, 6 or 9. Okay, this is stupid. I'm going Henry, Yuya, and Heath. I love that they announced Yuya now with Joe Henry's little.
Yeah. Mm. I like that. I like them getting a little push for Yuya here. It's a good little group going.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in you, Yamura.
Mike, who you got?
Yeah. Give me yeah. I don't feel confident in this pay-per-view. Give me Joe Henry because I believe in him.
He believes in HYH. Clap, clap.
All right, Kenny.
I'll take Hiya.
Next up, digital media title. Does Kenny King lose a digital media championship?
No. Not today.
Not a dead.
Yoshi.
I'm just gonna assume here that all right, here we go. This is a 7-way scramble.
This is some bullshit. I don't like this match.
No, I don't either.
We got bullshit versus Sabin shit versus El Desperado shit versus Kazarian shit versus Knight shit versus Mao shit versus Swan shit.
First off, don't be disrespecting Kaz. It's all about that fortune.
Cash shit.
What is it?
Oh.
How they do fortune? What's the
Fortune 4.
is it this? Is some of the fingers are crossed. I can't remember.
It was something stupid.
Oh no, it was this. It was like this.
Yeah.
Don't do that,
Yeah,
Mongo.
this is trademarked.
Don't do that. That's a gang sign. Don't do that.
That's probably why they stopped doing it. They didn't last long. I think Saban's still challenging for the X Division, maybe sort of down the line, right?
Oh, I hate this match. And this is the main card now. Those first two matches were the pre-show.
Yeah, those first two were pre-show. Yeah. I'll go Swan.
I'll go Chris Sabin.
I hate these papers. I hate this shit.
A 7-way scramble for nothing.
Give me the McRib. You rich homie.
And Batty is taking Swan.
Rich homie Swan. I know that fucker ain't gonna win, but
I don't know who is gonna. I just
that's what this is all. I hate this pay-per-view, but I love this pay-per-view because it's honestly the multiverse. Like, we don't know what could happen.
Oh no, shit. The only thing we know is belts aren't changing hands. That's about
right.
It.
That's all. That's the only thing we know.
Give me Kazarian.
Take an old man.
I do like how none of us picked the New Japan.
We know the New Japan people. Like El Desperado. No.
Next up, Dookie versus Sammy Callahan.
Dookie versus Sammy.
Shit versus shit.
Give me the Duke, man.
The Dukester.
Dirty Dookie.
The Dirty Duke.
Give me the plop plop.
Mike.
Who the fuck is Dookie?
So who the fuck is Dookie?
Yes.
That's a good question. We're going to find out on Sunday.
Well, God damn it.
Dookie
gonna die. Give me Sammy.
Kenny, you said you're going to go Duke?
I'm going to go plop plop.
We're going for the meme. Mike's going to have one of this belt off this one match. So shit breath. Jesus. I'm not typing that. That's mean. Let's see. Got tag match next. Leo Rush and Trey Miguel versus Roman
This is
Takahashi
Dookie?
and Mike Bailey. That's Dookie.
He looked like his mask is Dookie.
This old fake ass, generic ass, Mortal Kombat ass motherfucker. That's Sammy. Kill this motherfucker. You know?
That's Dookie.
Oh my god.
Dookie.
Mike's the only one not going Dookie.
Oh no.
So yeah, Leo Rush, Trey Miguel versus Takahashi and Mike Bailey. This would be a good ass match.
This is a tag match?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Bailey needs some wins badly.
Mm-hmm. But it ain't coming here.
Takahashi. Well, because where's Wentz in this? Wentz sitting on, he's probably going to interfere. Yeah, I'll go Rush and Miguel.
Because Emergence is next week, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yep, 27.
Next week, and we got Time Bomb.
When is All In?
Oh, ain't All In the 27th?
All In is, I think that's Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
One of those. Something.
Yep.
Because Emergence has what? Leo Rush and a whole bunch of other heels. And then it's like, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go Rush and Miguel. Because I think Rush and all them people will probably lose at Emergence. They ain't going to have Josh and them lose right off the bat at Emergence, not in front of their home country.
I'm sorry. Next week, you have to do 2 shows next week.
That's cool. I'll be here. Picking first.
The point is that for one time before December, you got to pick last. And
that's all that fucking matters, baby. Christmas came in the summertime, baby. And technically, I'll still be champion on my birthday.
There you go.
Who gives a shit? I'm
Even though the fucking pay-per-view happens on my birthday, until that pay-per-view finishes, I'm still champion on my birthday.
Maybe Mike gets to also be champion on his birthday.
I think the fuck not.
That's what's gonna happen because y'all picked shit.
Y'all went dookie.
Y'all went doo-doo. Yeah, give me Rush and Trey Miguel.
I'm taking the niggas.
I'm not typing.
You better type it. Type it exactly like how I said it too.
I'm not.
Booty Betty will come across her damn computer screen so quick.
Three G's, 2 A's, and 5 Z's. That's how I want it.
Like how exactly do I write that out? That's the
K N.
I saw on the Chappelle show that one time with the white people. What do I do? Nah, I still get mad.
Fucking Chappelle show with the niggas.
Family, it's the nigger family.
Yo, nah. Oh, nigga, please.
I'm just coming up, drop some milk to my favorite.
Nigga.
The nigga.
How y'all niggas doing today? You niggas sure can cook. Yo. That was... Oh, nigga, please.
Table for nigger.
Hold on. Who are you calling?
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Remember that family I was telling you about from work? Oh. It must be some fancy shit. You got you niggas up in here.
That's an all-time sketch. That's so good. You fucking. I'm not doing.
Do it.
Leo and Trey. All right.
Pussy.
And when I eat, bitch.
Booyah. One for the Mongo. Got that.
Everybody gets one.
One for the goose right there. Okay. Next matchup is, dude, I really read this as the strong ass woman. That's what I read that. The New Japan Strong Women's title. Put the whole shit. Because I literally read that as strong ass women's title. What?
Yeah,
what fucking title is this?
They're getting creative with those belts over there in Japan.
You a strong ass girl.
Damn, you're strong ass woman.
The New Japan Strong Women's title.
Strong ass woman.
You have Perazo. Perazo versus Giselle versus Mama Coho. Mama Coco? What?
Momo Coco?
Momo Coco?
Momo Kogo.
Momo
Okay.
Coco. And
Good
Gilead.
luck with that. Good luck with that last one.
Gilead.
Try again.
What, Gyla?
Nope.
Fuck out of here. What is it?
Gigi.
Julia.
Julia. Oh, that's some bullshit.
Kiss my dick tip. No, it's not.
Whoa.
That is Julia?
I would have pronounced everything but Julia.
G-I is it gets that J sound. Julia.
That's some bullshit. But I'm gonna pick her.
Right. Because she's already champ. She ain't losing that shit here.
Right.
Yeah, just throw Guile all across the board.
Guile.
Sonic boom.
Flash kick, baby.
Sonic boom. Helicopter.
Is that the one Michael Jackson was talking about and want to be starting something?
Nah. Now this has been a funny ass night tonight. It really has.
Give me Giles.
Give me Guile. Bet.
Sonic Boom. Give me the homies. All right, I'm gonna need you to specify who that was.
That's Rush and Leo.
Right.
The niggas. That's what she want.
Y'all gonna get me killed. Y'all gonna get my ass canceled. Y'all get my ass canceled. And
You craven.
Oh, whoa, hey, we got limits on this show.
Whoa.
We got limits on this show.
This is a family show,
Get
Mike.
the fuck out of it.
We got limits on this show.
This is a family show, Mike.
We save cravings for Saturdays.
So next up we got.
When has it ever been a fucking family show?
Starting now.
Hey, guys, my family do watch it, so it is a family show.
His family does watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Children watch this show, Mike.
Yes, they do.
That's why we're trying to not cuss as much.
But that fails every single week.
And the words of the
try to get me in
iconic.
trouble. Try to get me fired.
And I'm the one that usually fails the first.
Right.
Mighty Don't Kneel. So if y'all remember, this is TM61. But
Right.
Oh, okay.
this is Shane and Zack Sabre Jr.
Against Moose and Eddie Edwards. That's going to be a good match.
That's gonna be a real good match.
Yeah.
That's going to be a real good match. Yo, shit. Glad I don't got to pick first. Go ahead, Mongo.
Honestly, this is a good ass card for the people that I know. This is a good fucking card. This is like, it's solid. I'm gonna do a little different. I'm gonna go to my Don't Kneel here.
That's who I'm going to.
Yeah, that's exactly who I'm going with.
I was trying to be different. Damn, y'all going them.
I was like, this is gonna be a good ass match that TMDK gonna win.
Right, like
just because it's Eddie Edwards. I'm so tired of Eddie Edwards. I'm just over. I'm over.
Mike,
him.
who you going with, man? We just gave you a help out here, brother. Like, just take it. Just hit. Come on, man. This is Zack Sabre. Look like he wears a trench coat to school.
Zack Sabre Jr. and one half of TM61 versus Moose and wannabe Dean Ambrose. Because he's literally
where is the other guy at? Is he hurt?
You know what, Marco? Erase my pick, Marco. Mike, who you picking?
Don't base your pick off of what I'm going to pick, fucker.
I can do whatever I want. I pick last. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
You're goddamn right.
I mean,
So,
Kenny gonna
this
still
is-
pick TMDK.
I know.
Maybe not.
And this is Shane Thorne.
This is Shane Thorne and Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay, yeah. Give me them. Yeah.
And now put me down for TM.
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, now go ahead, Ken.
Now put me down for Moose and Eddie.
I mean,
Moose and Ed sounds like an after-school special.
Moose and Ed sound like something else too. That sounds like that should be after-school special.
Nah,
It really
never
does.
mind.
It
Never
really
mind.
does.
Never mind.
That works on both levels.
Right, that sounds like some.
Get some.
That comes on after Monday Night Raw.
I was getting
Moose
some
and Ed.
moves.
Moose and Ed comes on after Monday Night Raw. Like, oh,
Okay, what's going on here?
Never mind. I ain't gonna say what I was.
This is the funniest predictions we've ever had.
Ever.
Moose
Bullet-
Ed,
Bullet-
Moose Ed,
You got-
Moose Ed.
Bullet
She's the
Club
type of girl to
versus-
make your jaws drop.
Moose Ed.
Let's see who was actually in this team. The Bullet
It's
Club
the
versus-
entire Bullet
The
Club.
ass members of Bullet Club.
It's David Finley.
It's Ace Austin,
Ass.
Alex Coughlin, Chris Bay.
Ass.
You say ass to Ace Austin and Chris Bay?
No,
Get
the rest
fuck
of
out
them.
Get the fuck out of
David
this call.
Finley.
I said the
Get
rest
your ass
of
out
them.
of here. Clark Connors, David Finley, and Kenta.
It's
That's a
Remember,
stacked,
David-
stacked team.
remember
David's the
David
leader.
Finley is the David. Yeah, I'm about to say David's the leader,
David is their new leader. That's why I was like, ass.
and Connor is their version of what you call it.
Hangman.
Oh,
Yeah, he's their cowboy. Yeah, he
yeah.
was the other cowboy that AEW had for like a week. And then the World, which is like the rest of the world, I guess. El Phantasmo,
the
Josh
people that we
Alexander,
couldn't find nothing to do.
PCO, the DKC.
The dick.
I mean, look, you put Josh Alexander. No.
The Donkey Kong Country.
Next time I talk to one of my lady friends, I'm gonna ask for some Moose and Ed.
And she gonna slap you.
She's gonna slap
She
you right
goes-
in your head.
She gonna say, "What's that?" She gonna say, "What's that, Reggie?" You look over and say, "Go get the Vaseline." That's all you say.
I'll say this though. Any team that has Josh Alexander and the God on it, I don't know, man. That's pretty tough. That's a
I'm
a
going
lot.
to world
The Gorilla Destiny and Josh
and the world.
and PCO,
And
You know,
a human,
like-
like
like
Corpse.
literally Frankenstein, you know,
Like a
and
real life
Phantasmo. He's
corpse.
Phantasmo's nuts. DKC is
dick.
the dick, you know.
I
The
know how to
Bullet
spell.
Club. There are
Diddy
people that are saying that
Kong
this
Country.
version of Bullet Club is the best Bullet Club.
Who?
There are people I've seen that said that this version of Bullet Club is the best Bullet Club.
The best version of Bullet Club is nowhere near this version of Bullet Club. This is the worst version of Bullet Club as far as I'm concerned.
I would say it was right
This
around.
is the Make-A-Wish
right-
version of
my
Bullet Club.
favorite has to be when AJ was there right before he got kicked out.
Yeah.
Before Kenny
Yeah.
Omega got the big push up. That is like prime Bullet. But anyway, back to
Best
the picks.
version of
Trying to
Bullet Club.
delay this.
Please.
I'm an
Need to be drug tested.
They don't have God, so they're definitely not the best version.
Damn right. Damn right, Matt. I'm gonna go Bullet Club.
First of all, David Finley.
David, I can see people say David Finley has gotten this so much better. I'm like, I saw him 2 years ago in Impact, and now Juice Robinson, I'll admit, has gotten incredible.
Yeah, Juice
But-
Robinson is on crack.
Juice Robinson is like a raccoon on heroin. Love it.
They be calling him on Twitter. They be calling him the honeycomb dude.
That he is.
He is definitely the honeycomb dude.
He's a mix between that and the little brother from the Wild Thornberries.
Yeah.
He's a combination.
I hated Donnie. I hated that show in general, but I knew Donnie.
Yeah.
If I saw him, I would turn the channel.
That guy, that's
when he would come on, like, yep, Donnie. Nope. They're like, it's made by the people that made Rugrats, and I'm like, yeah, they were obviously taking ass.
it is not as good. It is not as good. It is not as good.
Like talking babies. This is cool.
When
Donnie, no.
I wish I had saved it. I wish. I saw someone do the tweet, and it was like the entrance of the guns and him, and it was like them doing their thing like this, and then they're being all calm. They're like this, and then as it pans to Juice, audio of Donnie going, and it's him just going. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen. I wish I could. If I find it, I'll send it to you. It's the funniest tweet I've seen this year.
I'm gonna go with the world. Josh Alexander.
Oh my god! Best prediction show we've ever had.
Is that Josh's first match back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit. I might have to change that back then. That's that.
I mean, that doesn't mean some for the PCO, the DXC, and GO. Oh God.
We have all
Destiny
mispronounced this name so much.
Dick.
We can't get it right.
The Dick. The Dick.
Dick.
What do I have to pick? Motherfucker, you got to pick the whole card.
What
do I have to pick? We're almost done.
What do you mean?
Pretty much.
You gotta pick what we pick. You can't just pick two matches, fucker. You gotta pick the whole
Give me a name.
card. Greg said that so damn quick. He said, "Motherfucker, you pick the whole damn card."
Hold on. We're gonna zoom this in for you. Injury, in fact, I'll go ahead and just fill these in for you right here. These two here, those don't matter. This is a 7-way match: Bushi, Sabin, Desperado, Kazarian, Knight, Mao, and Swan. One of those 7.
Big Dookie.
Dookie versus Sami Callihan. I know it's Dookie. We can't.
Dookie.
The only person that went Callahan out of us and also Reggie and Batty is Mike. Mike went Callahan.
Go ahead and tie with Mike.
Go ahead,
Rush
please
Miguel,
tie with Mike. So I can keep my motherfucking
We've
bill.
all gone Rush Miguel.
Tito, I
here
will
over
draw
top.
out Tito.
Okay, Kaz.
Tito.
Take
In
Dookie.
the words of Uncle Jerome, teach your boy how to squab.
This is Russian Miguel.
We're gonna be squabbling
Takahashi and Mike. Let me say this shit, man. I'm getting tired. Why are you tying up Pookie? No, we're picking Dookie.
Dookie. Take
Doki.
the Dukester.
It's Doki.
Plop, plop.
Rush Miguel versus Hiromu Takahashi and Mike Bailey. I think we all went Rush Miguel. Yeah. The strong. What did you call this, Kenny? The strong
ass women.
The strong
ass women.
Perazo, Giselle, Momo Kogo, and Julia.
A bunch of strong ass women. And Guile. Get it right, nigga. Guile.
Yeah.
And did you say Leo Rush and Trey Miguel? No, you know their name. The niggas.
I'm not typing.
Right. Don't make them try. Don't try. You cancel.
I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for that. just because I no, I'm not even going to make that joke because people think I'm serious. They're trying to get manga. They are. They do it every week. They do it every single week.
Hey, JT.
What up, boss man?
we all went Julia. I think. I think the only options are her or this. Like, they're not going to win it.
I was
So it
over
would
here
have to be one
grabbing
of
another
these
beer.
two.
Right, because
October.
Deanna's still.
You're gonna have back friends. Okay. I mean, they don't claim you publicly.
Only at night after 2 a.m.
The Mighty Don't Kneel, Tito. That's TM61, but instead of Nick, you get Zack Sabre Jr. and they're against Moose and Eddie Edwards.
Moose and fake ass Dean.
And then you got Bullet Club. That includes
Everybody.
that includes Bay and Austin and David Finley against this. So that now you're caught up. We're gonna back to the regular screen. There we go.
So what we still need to figure out what are y'all picking, Mike, Kenny.
I'm going to go.
The World or Bullet Club?
I'm going to go Bullet Club.
All right. Kenny.
I am going. I'm going Bullet Club because they're not bringing Fit Finley over here for more than this.
That's what I was thinking. Are you going to have the leader of Bullet Club lose on a B show?
Children.
You know, like, that's kind of dumb, isn't it? I would
Not enough New Japan wins anyway.
That's the thing is like there's not a lot of New Japan dubs on here if we go by what we're picking.
Right.
Like we picked Doki as a joke. Like her because she's the champion. And after that it just nothing. Also this one, Alex Shelley's not losing this belt to Hiroshi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Alex Shelley's not losing that.
Damn it! Damn it!
I pray to God that Tanahashi's knees can handle this match.
I'm ready for him to retire because even John Cena is basically done and he's still going.
All he has to do is get that. What did Ray get? The stem cells into his knees.
Oh my gosh!
Ray de-aged 20 years when he got those injections. You guys remember what he used to wrestle like in 2011? Remember that? Where he was falling apart on the entrance, and now he's doing 360 Dragon Rana Canadian destroyers.
I'm telling you.
Like,
steroids is hell of a drug, baby.
It's not steroids.
No, steroids is why he was walking like a stump.
Yeah, exactly. Steroids cause a problem. Stem cells.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you telling me Rey Mysterio is Peter Griffin? He can regrow his body parts right now.
I mean, it helped him win a U.S. title.
I thought you were about to talk about that where he's like, after the stroke, he goes and gets stem cells.
Right.
How long was that? About 5 minutes. Why are we not funding
this?
I couldn't remember what he said after that. I just knew he was in agreement.
He's like, why are we not funding this?
All right. Wait, this chick from AEW lost the title. No, dude, this is the New Japan. Yeah, that belt. The Willow, was it Willow that had that? Yeah, Willow lost.
Yeah, Willow just lost this.
This is apparently, and like I'm trying to watch more Stardom. I'm trying to watch more stuff over there. Apparently, she is like a top-notch person. So like, we'll see how she works out.
Who, Guile?
Yeah, supposedly. Though I personally,
I've never seen Sonic Boom.
I would have had Willow Nightingale just doing that shit for like 6 months.
Right.
Because everybody loves Willow. Everybody.
Shit, they could have had Willow in this and Julia. And had Julia win it at Multiverse. Shoot.
Yeah. So yeah, this is where we're gonna get crappy. I know y'all hate these, but we gotta do them.
I love the tiebreakers because they always work.
What is the shortest match of the night?
Damn.
The who?
What is the shortest match of the night? I'll give y'all a little bit to think about this one. Tito's already got his answer.
Sammy and Dookie. Okay. I am going to go the digital media title also. You ass.
Great minds, Maddie. Great minds. I know you saw that shit. Like, there's no way this lasts 5 minutes. There's no way.
I will be an ass as well. So yeah, go ahead.
Well, you need one more cheek to have two fucking complete asses.
Oh
So
my God.
here we go.
We just said a corner.
Right.
MT. Does Bullet Club kick a member out?
Yes.
Right. And it's the digger. The only one in the group. He about to go.
You know the worst part. You know what the worst part about that is? You said that, and I was like, "Who?"
I'm like, anyone. It's a lot of people in Bullet Club. Yeah, they'll cook someone out.
Yeah. It's gonna be like when they cooked out Booker T from NWO. It was like,
Yeah.
that was weird. Why did they kick out Booker? What did he do?
Booker T was in NWO for like a week.
Listen, they said no. They said no, Booker. You cut off the sleeves. We don't like that. Only Kevin Nash can do that.
Hey, it gave us stupid ass HBK, NWO HBK.
How long did that last?
That lasted all of like a month, if even that. It didn't last. It lasted just a little bit longer than Booker T.
Though I'll
like
say
HBK
this.
kicked Booker T out, and then before I knew it, HBK was done.
I'll say this. If a wrestling game will ever put Shawn Michaels in and give him the NWO gear, I'd be okay with that. That's a good look. But
because what was it? SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth, or Here Comes the Pain. It was
shut
one
your
of those
mouth.
had that interest.
Shut your mouth at it.
It had that interest. I always had that interest.
Because that story was about the NWO invading.
Right.
It played out exactly like it did in real life, where it's like Hogan and Nash and Hall come in, and then Shawn takes over at the end, and then nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
Right. Not one bit.
No.
Not one bit.
You gotta scream. God damn.
I remember I was excited because I was like, oh man, HBK's leading the NWO. And after like 2 weeks, I was like, okay, he's not doing anything. This is dumb.
It sucks. I'm gonna say yes. Mike.
Yeah, get rid of Finley's ass.
Yeah, they kicking out the nigga.
Nope. They kick out Matty Bay.
They
It's like
kicking
the
the nigga out.
third time you want me to type that in there, Kenny, and I really don't appreciate it.
We gonna
Who
get you
eats
right, nigga. And
Nah, I get to stay just because he the only one. It's equal opportunity, baby. He the one. He got to be the token.
it's just like thinking like the next week on Impact, he runs into Ace and he's like, "Why'd you do it?" And Ace is just like, I mean,
nigga, get out of
I'll be like, nah, fuck that. It's like, hey, you see how this Bullet Club roll? You see that the B stands for bullet. It definitely don't stand for black.
Not one bit. Not one bit.
man, it's a club of gaijin. Does that mean? Isn't that what that means?
I see why people think this is the best version of Bullet Club.
That right. Right. It's the KK look. It's the KK cup. That's what this fuck is. God damn it. And they got that one blind nigga. in there that don't know he's white.
No longer have a primary backstage. And then Tito says Giselle. Bad Booty says Giselle. Who eats the pin in the strong ass woman match?
Strong ass woman match.
We're going to hell.
Beyond hell.
Who eats the pin? Oh, whoa. Who? Okay, let me go back to that match. See who was in the actual match. All righty.
Giselle Shaw. Pretty sure it's one of these two.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck that is, so that might be a pick for me.
I'll say Giselle too, because it's a strong women's title, and it's still like still a good push. Like her getting pinned isn't going to be like, oh dang, she got pinned.
Margo, check your chat.
Right here.
Check the private chat.
And we were all thinking it. I mean, somebody had to say
Yep.
I think Giselle is taking the pin.
Mike do the same thing.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking. You keep saying, no, it says strong. He says strongest one. I can't stop thinking about that fucking South Park song. Strong woman, strong woman.
Fucking Randy Savage.
Strong woman. Oh yeah, strong woman. Oh yeah, strong woman.
This has been a fucking wild ass prediction.
Snap to a Slim Jim like a strong woman. Yeah.
Honestly, we got decent splits across the board, so it's not bad.
Splits.
That's all right. Belt staying with me. I ain't worried about that.
All right, so we're locking these in. Anybody get last second changes? Anybody going once, going twice? Sold. We're done.
Man, fucking last second changes my ass. God damn it.
Somebody else took Sammy, so I'm happy.
We
might go ahead.
We got up to whatever. We got up to whatever time you tell us in the chat to change our picks. God damn it! You about locking it in now? That's bullshit.
You get one pick later.
I know.
One change.
I know. It's gonna be a change. That's gonna keep the belt, baby.
I mean, if you think about it, as long as it took us to do them, that gave us all the opportunity to be like, oh, switch me back to this. That's why he's like, lock it in, because he's like, hey, you had all this time.
Absolutely not, Matt. I'm not buying that.
When I'm doing them, I'll be giving y'all. I let y'all get that leeway. But Mongo in control.
Is it?
Motherfucker, you gonna change some shit. If I tell you, goddammit.
Mongo
change some shit.
I'll let it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that bullshit.
That one here, not another bullshit.
Before we get out of here and go get drunk, whatever the heck we do, except for Mike because it's a school day.
Unfortunately.
I got a couple of things I want to say before we leave too. So go ahead, Marco.
All right, I want to talk about this Texas Chainsaw thing.
Oh my god,
this match was the worst.
It was the worst thing in AEW history, I think.
It really was,
bar none.
It really was hard, but they raised over $100,000 for it. So
that's the thing I want to talk about is all of the money they made off this was donated to was it Maui?
Yeah, the Maui food.
And it's like that's a really great cause. That's a cool thing for them to do, right? So if that's the end result of that thing, all right, well, I guess. But like, I think you could have had it be good also.
That is the point.
Like I don't think it's fair to say, oh, you can't criticize it because it raised charity. No, you can.
No, yes, you can.
Raise charity and also put on a good performance.
Right.
it was we were equally as like aggravated with the zombie shit they did on that one show with the Miz when he got his balls eaten. Remember that? And I think NXT like did it twice with zombies. And, like the zombie stuff's dumb. And I saw people comparing it like, oh, the zombies are worse. Like, first off, I don't think it was. But secondly, it doesn't matter which one's worse. They're both very bad.
Right.
So maybe try better. Like, I don't think you can just say it was for charity, so it doesn't matter. That, you know what? Because it's for charity, maybe it should be better.
Right. That's what I was like.
You know,
Oh,
Let's let the people who are going through some shit have some entertainment. Let's take their mind off of what's going on for just a little bit. Don't put this on. Because I
they also
turned.
continued their charity events with.
I mean,
All
if
the-
their
all the
TV
views
ain't been
certain
burnt
videos
down,
got-
they burned it down watching that bullshit.
all the views certain videos on YouTube got from this week's show also went to the charity.
Yeah, all of them are
So
marked
they did-
fundraiser, and I didn't watch
Yeah.
a single one.
Like, well, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's like I will never diss anyone for doing that for like a very important cause like that. And Tony does that a lot, which is awesome. But it could have just not been. It could have not been the worst thing you've ever produced. You know?
Yeah,
it
Right.
could have just.
The fact they had
Well,
Leatherface come out there, and I'm like, well,
not even a good Leatherface.
right. I was just like, what is that?
Do you remember RoboCop and WCW?
Yeah.
How they
With Sting?
tried at least. Yeah, remember
With
that?
Sting?
Like,
Yeah,
was it
what?
terrible? Yes, it was awful. But also that RoboCop.
Whoa,
was
watch your lips, because as a young child, that was
As
the
a
most
kid,
amazing
little
thing.
kid, me seeing
That was the
on
most
tape.
fucking amazing
Reggie.
thing I have ever saw.
Reggie knows exactly what I'm talking about. Rise to the top, push you to the edge, give it all you got. Barely break a sweat, strong woman. Strong.
Like, little kid me thought it looked cool, like it looked kind of realistic, but now
Right.
looking at it as a grown man, it's like, oh damn, this is ass.
Like,
Robo
it's,
and Sting, I went crazy for that, bro. Are you kidding me? As a kid,
look,
that was the shit. Okay, we don't
It's,
disrespect
It
RoboCop on
still
any
looks
level.
cheesy.
On any
It's
level, we don't
boring
disrespect
now.
RoboCop.
speaking of Sting, before I forget, we got Joker Sting back, baby. Yeah, TNA,
Right, damn
TNA, TNA, TNA. Joker Sting.
Question: I do have a question. I see
Yeah.
that Impact is getting ready to celebrate their 1,000th episode. Now,
Mhm.
is that 1,000 episodes under the moniker Impact, or are they talking about all of their years together?
All together.
All their years overall.
And they're just now getting to 1,000?
Yeah.
You got to think when their first 2 to 3 years, they weren't on TV. Those were weekly pay-per-views.
Yeah, they used to make you pay like $2 to see their version of Impact. And it used to
I
just
don't-
be called TNA NWA Wildside or whatever.
I don't think like Impact.
Impact didn't start on
Started
TV
in
until Fox
2000.
Sportsnet.
Yeah, like 04, 05.
Yeah, it was like, I was in high school when it started.
So,
And
like,
even then, it would only be on for an hour. And then when they finally extended it to 2 hours, I think they were on Spike at that point, and that's when they started that we're going to try and compete with WWE.
But also
No.
when they were on Fox Sports Net, it wasn't every week. It was like every other week or sometimes.
Yeah, it was
just-
random.
Yeah.
I just remember
Like-
DDP was on there.
Alright.
That's when DDP would hang out with
DDP was on
Underground.
there. Randy Savage was on there.
alright.
So yeah, like their time for this starts like 04, 05.
Okay.
And right now it's looking like a big old like here are the legends of the show, which is what you do with those. But also they're like hinting at like they're producers and like they're like backstage people are like acting as if something big is coming on that day.
Mhm.
And I don't know what, unless it's a new TV deal, I would not be saying anything. I would
You think it's gonna sound Roman Reigns?
They sound not him.
you don't believe it. You don't believe it. We got Edge.
No, yeah, they got Adam Copeland, y'all.
They
Um,
got Dwight. That's how he coming in.
They got paper cut, not Edge. Paper cut.
we got the saw. No, so Maxie Estrella. Oh shit. Forgot about it. Thank you, Reggie. We also saw
Who cares?
Lacey Evans.
Who
Lacey
cares?
WWE.
Left.
Who-
Finally.
I said this when she was fighting Bianca in NXT. I said those two, if they focus on them and give them enough time, are going to be major, major, major players. And well, I was right about one of them. I was half and half. I think Lacey.
Hey.
I think if Lacey had stayed down and I got hauled up with like those 9 other people for no reason,
Yeah.
I think she'd have been fine. But she wasn't. And then
Hey, Lacey.
they
Stop,
Hey,
start.
I'm sorry.
Stop, start. Stop,
Hey,
start.
hey, Miss Australia. You quitting wrestling?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't.
Did you
We
say
don't
Australia?
care.
Macy
Macy
Estrella.
Estrella.
Australia.
I said Australia.
Oh, Australia. Oh, Australia. Okay, I was like,
Macy Australia.
she's from my neck of the woods.
No one cares.
You know, it could have gone better for her, and it didn't. And it sucked.
I like the little picture that came out since.
I mean, everybody's already basically got her. They already got her basically written in to show up at NWA. So
Of course,
who cares?
Of course. Which Billy Corgan says is going to be the next big contender against WWE, which is just
It's not.
hilarious.
Not with Tyrus. Not with Tyrus as their champion. It's not.
That man is still doing drugs like he's rocking and rolling back in '96.
Like,
No.
NWA started off so hot. It started off with promise because you and
Power?
Justin were watching it, and
It was the
then
best
Tyrus.
show.
Like y'all
And then
got, I've
Tyrus
been
happened.
watching a couple of episodes.
Bro, when
I was
Power
like, okay.
first started, when it first
It was a
started
good
out,
show.
that show. And now it just, I mean, look, they had Ricky Starks, they had Nick Aldis, Cody, they had a lot of different women that were there. MJF showed up there, I think, a little bit. LA Knight was there, like
They were trying to
big
be
stars.
legitimate.
And then Tyrus.
Phew. And he's been a
Now,
champ
yeah,
for a minute.
EC3 and Tyrus.
He's been a champ for
Yeah.
a minute too.
Because
Because he hangs out on Fox.
I was about to say it's only because he's always on Fox News.
He's friends with that little short
Wait.
dude that
Gutfield, whatever his name
That's
is.
them.
Is this
Yeah,
is this Tyrus's second run with the belt?
no.
No.
This is Tyrus's second run with a belt in NWA.
he
He was what was the
was like some booty meat belt champion.
it's like a green belt. I can't remember what it
Yeah.
was. Was it TV? What's
something like that.
Okay.
Or like their national champion or something. It's
'Cause
something.
I remember
weird.
him having a belt before when
Yeah.
Boss Lady was on the podcast with us. And we were talking about him being asked then. Because I remember him winning the belt then.
I think it was the television championship. So it was
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it wasn't good then. And
No.
then
Right.
I remember like Aldis lost, and then they had it on Murdoch. I was like, Murdoch, okay, like a little like underground
Throwback.
throwback. That's cool. And then it's like Murdoch and Tyrus. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well,
We know who's winning that.
Right.
and
And the crowd knew. And the crowd hated it. And they just didn't care. And he's just like, no, y'all are gonna love this. It's like, no, they're not.
Like,
And
who
they haven't.
told
They left.
who told him that lie?
Somebody's pumpkins are way too smashed to
Yeah.
like it ain't good.
He's like, oh yeah, Tyrus is gonna lead us.
Everybody heard.
Tyrus is not. Tyrus is gonna lead your company into bankruptcy.
With just the shit that he says on Fox, not even what he does in the ring.
And then you got
He got that belt a month after being accused of like sexual misconduct by someone at Fox. It just
Then you got EC3 would control your narrative of whatever his bullshit is. So
No, let's not go to
yeah.
that. Let's not go to that. Macy
Anyway.
Australia, peace.
All right, folks. I think that's gonna be it for us. Somebody else has anything else y'all wanna mention?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I would like
Peace
to.
out, Jay Uso. Deuces.
One thing I would like to say is I would like to wish a very big, 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 big happy birthday to my boogers, my Ryan, my baby turned 13. My baby turned 13.
Oh, you got a teenager again.
My baby turned 13. Big, big, big happy birthday, Bit Boogers. I love you to the moon and stars above. I love you infinity times infinity. Ha ha, I win. Also, major, big, big happy birthday to my niece Jenna. It will be her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, mama. Mwah. I love you. I love you to the moon and stars as well. Last but not least, big happy birthday. Shout out to my brother, the good stoner, Mr. Mike Hall, as he will be entering another year of life on Sunday. Oh, happy birthday to mom.
Hey, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Queen.
Happy birthday, mom.
Hopefully, she's not as weird as you are, but you know.
Nah, that's where she got the weirdness from.
Awesome.
More than likely.
Weirder.
Awesome.
What you got? Big happy birthday to you, Mike, man. Wish you many more, brother. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it. Oh, damn.
See?
Damn.
There it is.
Told you.
Well, yeah,
You know what? I believe it because once they get a certain age, they just like, oh, Miss Johnson, stop that.
The big
Pretty
bad
much, brother.
booty mama.
You know, August is always a fun month, especially with the birthdays. Monday was my dad's birthday. Happy birthday to the GOAT, my dad.
Yeah.
Dad, yeah.
And then the following day, the Queen of the Castle, the Queen of Casa de Jones, it was her birthday. My
Yeah,
amazing
Miss
wife,
Jones.
Raven, happy birthday, babe. I love you.
Birthday,
I love you.
Raven.
I love you. And then Sunday, my big brother. You already know, man. You already know, bro. Happy birthday to your brother.
Thank you, brother.
Taking another trip
Some
around
slam this
the
time.
sun. Taking another trip around the sun, brother. I love you, man. You know, I appreciate
love
you
you,
as
brother.
always. And we're going to ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me and Mike
All
are
right.
exactly
Shut
10
up.
years apart. That's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, we can tell. Anyway, shut up.
Nigga, write it down.
Happy birthday to you boys. Everybody
Thank you,
else.
sir.
I hope y'all have a great weekend. Y'all can follow us, of course, at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring
Under the
Pod.
ring pod.
We're here every Thursday, 8:45-ish, 9-ish. We were a little late today because, we had stuff we had to do, but we showed up. That's all that matters. And
Showed up in style too, baby.
follow Dan Page so you know what's going on with us. I've been writing a lot more lately, so you'll see all my articles back there as usual.
And click on them, people.
Clicks.
Click on them,
Click on them.
please.
Click
Please
on them. Click on them.
Click for me. I need to pay for this medicine and also my cocaine habit. You follow, of course, get all of our other links at linktree /
This is a family show, Mongo.
You can't talk about booger sugar in the family show. I mean, I'm sure.
Listen.
You tell me Barney didn't. You tell me Barney didn't snort a little bit. All right.
All day, every day.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
All day, every
I
day.
mean, Arthur literally said having fun isn't hard if you have a library card.
Chop,
See?
chop, 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 chop,
Yeah.
chop,
See?
chop, chop it up really fine. Sniff, sniff,
Even-
sniff, sniff, sniff.
Even Arthur's nerdy ass knew better. You
Mhm.
can find me at Greg Bush SK. You can find Kenny, of course, at RockRibs44. Mr. Freshbeard, Mike Jones, and then the right answer, Mr. Matty Rains.
Yes.
Of course, Street Team Captain Boyle Maliente. And then our good friend Justin D. Baxley, who, by the way, I'm going to share a link to our Facebook page. He started a new program recently.
He making
help-
major moves.
Help,
Major
yeah,
moves
to
out here.
help families who of victims of unsolved murders, try to kind of help connect with reporters in the news and the cops, trying to make it an easier process. It's something that's near and dear to his heart. Things I don't want to get involved with because that's not really my business. But it's a great thing, and Justin, we're proud of you, brother. We love you. That being said, I think we have been entertaining. So until next week, that's a goodbye from me. Goodbye from everybody else here.
Hey.
So see you soon. Peace.
The dude is on. The dude is on.
Deuces, deuces.